Hey guys, here we are with 11.3 part 3, and in this example in this video I'm going to be looking at a couple examples where we're finding the surface areas of two different pyramids. Okay, so we're going to bring back some good memories here. In this case, I'm just going to run you through the example problems and I'm going to explain how they get their answers. So first of all, we're taking a look at this pyramid and the question is, right, what is the surface area? And so what's the first step? As you're all probably screaming right now, and that is write the formula. Okay, and so let's take a look at first things first. So I'm going to take a look, and we're going to do this in red, the lateral area. Now remember, lateral area is, and I'm going to just write this here, half times the perimeter times the slant height. And so if we take a look, this one should be pretty easy, right? Where we have our half, which is that easy. We have our perimeter. So notice in this case we have 6, and we are dealing with a hexagon. So that's going to be 6 times 6, right? That's going to be our perimeter. And then we have L, and L, remember, refers to our slant height. And so if we look up at our diagram here, there it is. All right, and so we have 9 here. So if we kind of take this information and we just go all the way back, we can see that information right here, right? Half times 36 times 9. And so throw that in your calculator and press the hold button, save it somewhere else, the memory button, and then we'll move on to the next part, which is the actual base. And as I said in the previous video, there's no formula for base because it really just depends on what base we get. So in this case, we have a hexagon. And if you guys recall from before, how do you find the area of a polygon? Right? And that area is half times the apothem times the perimeter. So here they were nice to you. We didn't have to go through this. They actually just gave it to you. So 3 rad 3, that's our apothem. Perimeter is the same thing. It's going to be 6 times 6. And that's 3 rad 3 there. And I know that's super messy and I apologize. But if you take a look at this information, it is all right there for you. Okay? So that's the base. And all you're going to do is you're just going to plug those into your calculator, add them up. And hopefully you give your calculator a shot. Make sure you guys actually all match up with this answer right here. The next answer is, or next question we're going to look at is finding just the lateral area of a pyramid, right? And the reason why they just stuck with this one is just because it's a little trickier, depending on the information that's given to you. So taking a look at this guy, and if we wanted to find the total area, super easy, because take a look that this is just a square. So I guess in this particular example, they didn't even bother. But if you take a look, what are we given? We are given a side, and we are given the height. And that height is 36. So we're going to have to look at some formulas. But one thing I'm going to share with you right now is what's that guy? And hopefully you guys recognize that that is the same length, if I were just to scoot it down, as that guy right there, right? That's half the length of the side. And that's also called our apothem, but that's 15. And so let's take a look at what our formula is, right, for lateral area. The lateral area, and I'm just skipping around and I'll get there. Lateral area is half, boom, that's easy. Perimeter, well, right, perimeter is 30 times 4, and that's how they get the 120. But how do we get our lateral height? So I'm going to take this arrow. How do we get that guy? Right there. That's the one we need. And if you take a look, it simply forms, we simply have a right triangle formed by the apothem and by the height. So if I was going to do that, there's my lateral area, the lateral height, I should say, and that is basically equivalent to, we're going to be using this equation here, the Pythagorean theorem. And L is the hypotenuse. B is the 36.4 squared. And the apothem is A squared. And if we kind of just match all that together, that'll match up with that guy right there. Punch it into your calculator, and we'll get that as our final answer. All right, guys, see you at the next lesson. Bye.